Yakuza 0 is a prequel to the original Yakuza, also known as Like a Dragon. Chronologically the earliest game in the series, it tells the origin stories of longtime series protagonist Kazuma Kiryu and the fan favorite Goro Majima. Although it was the 7th game in the series to be localized, Yakuza 0 is often credited as being the entry that turned the series into a success in the West. A remake of the original Yakuza called Yakuza Kiwami was released on Nintendo Switch last year, and effectively serves as a sequel to this game. Set in Japan's economic bubble in the 1980s, Yakuza 0 follows Kiryu and Majima as they find themselves entangled in the criminal underworld schemes to amass wealth through a real estate empire. In Tokyo's Kamurocho district, Kiryu must prove his loyalty to the Tojo clan as he's framed for a shakedown gone wrong that brings unwanted attention to the empty lot, a barren piece of land in the dead center of the real estate scheme whose owner is still a mystery. Meanwhile, in Osaka's Sotenbori district, Majima seeks answers as he discovers that a target he was sent to assassinate is a harmless civilian with no clear significance. This is a natural entry point to the franchise, and the easiest place to begin if you're interested in the story of the Dragon of Dojima. Although the latest numbered entries to the Like a Dragon franchise have pivoted towards being turn-based RPGs, Yakuza 0 is a traditional action brawler in line with Kiryu's other solo adventures. Combat will have you performing combos against groups of enemies that won't wait their turn to attack you. Kiryu and Majima can each swap between 3 distinct combat styles that radically change the way you can approach fights, with each style having its own advantages in the right situations. If you need to focus on evasion to keep yourself safe, you can make use of Kiryu's rush style to sacrifice power for speed. When you're surrounded by a large group, you can switch to beast style to throw wide swings that hit in an area around Kiryu. Once you're ready to lay down the hurt on a single target, the brawler style will give you the right balance of power and agility to handle tough opponents. The writing in the Like a Dragon franchise is known for both the serious drama of its main story and the wacky hijinks of its side quests. In the main story, you'll follow Kiryu and Majima through the twists and turns around the Tojo clan's Kamurocho revitalization plan, seeing events play out through cinematic cutscenes with motion-captured performances that invoke the tropes and aesthetics of Japanese crime cinema. In the side quests, you'll meet a varied cast of oddballs and misfits who need help with one bizarre task or another. Maybe you'll talk to a tech enthusiast who will excitedly show you a prototypical mobile phone the size of a suitcase. Perhaps you'll meet a dominatrix who needs your help overcoming her shyness to please her clients. This series is famous for its ability to balance 2 wildly different tones to deliver drama and comedy at high quality in equal measure. Another core appeal the Like a Dragon franchise is known for is the way it can serve as a form of virtual tourism. Kamurocho and Sotenbori are faithful recreations of the real-life Kabukicho and Dotonbori in all but name, and series fans who visit Japan will often be surprised to realize they already know their way around those cities just from having played these games. The playable areas in Yakuza 0 are much smaller than your average open-world game, but those areas are densely packed with activities, minigames, stores, and restaurants that not only bring the world to life, but also give you a hell of a checklist for 100% completion. You can play mahjong, call a telephone sex hotline, visit batting cages, expand your real estate empire with the help of a chicken you met at the bowling alley, participate in an underground fight club, grab a drink at the bar, and finish the night with karaoke. This game has it all. The director's cut will introduce a brand new multiplayer mode called Red Light Raid, where you and a friend can beat up hordes of thugs while controlling characters from the game's huge cast, most of which have never been playable before. There will also be new story cutscenes, although the scope of the new story content has yet to be revealed. There will also be a brand new English dub, marking the first time in the franchise an English dub has been added in the re-release of a game that didn't already have one. Yakuza 0 had no DLC or microtransactions, so you'll be getting the entire experience for one upfront cost. This version will also not compromise technical performance at all, running at 4K resolution, targeting 60 frames per second. Have you ever played Xenoblade Chronicles and thought to yourself, I wish instead of saving an entire fantasy world, I was punching my way through my problems while micromanaging the hell out of 2 city blocks? If so, Yakuza 0 might be for you.
This video was made possible by our generous supporters on Patreon. Did you know that Nintendo World Report is funded directly by fans like you? When you support Nintendo World Report on Patreon, you get immediate access to multiple exclusive podcasts every month, exclusive Discord channels, an early look at select content, and more, all for as little as $1 a month. Check out patreon.com/NWR for all the details.